What's going on, guys and gals? Stock Jock here, up 12.43 on the day. Pretty nice day so far. It's a little bittersweet because I was up $2,000 on the day, and I made a couple bad trades that I know normally. I don't know. Maybe I would have made them before. I don't know. We'll just go over them. It's large cap losses. That's what I should call it. Large cap losses. I trade a large cap stock, I get burned. It's pretty much a trend. So let's go over the trades. The first one was CATB, CATB. This one had preliminary data on a new drug that they're trying to develop. This isn't even phase one data, whatever. Even if it was phase one data, usually if it's phase one data, it's 99.9% of the time going to be positive data. And normally what the stock will do is do a quick pop in the morning and then drop very shortly thereafter because it's just phase one. Phase one is really nothing. Once you get into phase two and phase three specifically, that's when you can kind of see maybe sustained moves up on positive news. But preliminary data or phase one data, it's going to be positive most of the time, and it'll get a quick pop, and then you'll just see, the rest of the day just drop. I mean, you can see it on the daily chart here. Quick pop in the morning, and then it's right back down almost to where it started. So we're hanging out towards the lows of the day right now. So knowing that, and I'm in two chat rooms right now, and both of them were watching this stock. So there's like 1,000 people one chat room, probably another 1,000. That's 2,000 people watching this, and just the two chat rooms that I'm in. So knowing that, I know that there's 2,000 people potentially going to buy this at the open. So what do? As soon as it looks like, where's the open? Right here. As soon as it looks like I was watching the L2 that it's not going to drop and just go down, I went long. So I went long at 465-ish, basically, right in, right at this level, right down here, and we got an immediate pop as a couple thousand people, you know, bought this thing, and that's just the two chat rooms I'm in. There's hundreds of chat rooms. So anyway, people were buying this, and I figured we might get a pop through five and fade the rest of the day. So sure enough, I sold as we were hitting $5. I didn't want to, press my luck. I was happy with basically a 35-cent win on 2,000 shares for a first trade. And look how long I held this thing for. 10 seconds, $700. Yes, please. So quick win. Um, that's the value of being in these chat rooms, folks. I mean, a lot of people get in these chat rooms and they will echo the trades of the moderator. I use them as a tool to gauge what the market is looking at. I mean, the people in these chat rooms, they are the market. They are the ones deciding what stocks go up and down based off what they are going to buy or sell. So that's how I use them. I use them as a gauge, and sometimes I do echo trades occasionally. Most of the time I don't, but it definitely I use it as a gauge to see what's going to move at the open specifically. So nice $700 win out of the open. DDD was a news play. Benzinga said that they are a rumor of a buyout. Um, you know, whenever you hear that rumor of a buyout, it happens every single day with some stock, and 90% of the time, 95% of the time, it's false. It could be some hedge fund manager that's putting out some kind of rumor just so he could get some volume on the stock that he's trying to dump some shares out of, or it could be a true rumor. Regardless, usually stocks do move on these buyout rumors, specifically recently. So as soon as I heard it, came over here, saw that the price hasn't moved too much. I got in at 16.42, got a quick pop up, and I sold at basically 16.49. It did pop through 50, and that's what I was going for, but it just wasn't going fast enough as far as volume that I thought it would that I thought it would do. So took the 6-cent, 7-cent win, $140, and went to the next trade. So Cat B, this is one I was continuing to watch. We just played it long, and now the chat rooms they were in it, and it's starting to curl over. And again, these chat rooms, they move stocks. So if 2,000 people are in a stock long, and now it's looking like it's going to curl over, and the moderators are saying, let's see what it does here. I might get out. Some moderators are saying I'm out. That's going to force their followers to push the stock down. And look at this. That's exactly what happened here. As soon as it looked like it was curling down, everyone and their brother bailed. We got a little candle under candle. So I shorted that. I saw that move coming. And as soon as it looked like the move's exhausted, it's done, I went short. Right here basically is what I was going for, the candle under candle, breaking the bottom of this candle right here. I went short at 528, 528, so right here in anticipation of that break. And everybody that was long was watching this candle. It's so obvious because as soon as that candle broke, boom. And I really wanted to hold this the rest of the day because I had a feeling we'd hit, 450 on it. But, when the stock gives you 30 cents, I took it. So I covered at 495, 1,000 shares, and then came right back up to 5. So basically covered another 1,000 shares at 5. That was a nice, 30-cent win, 25-cent win on 2,000 shares. Doing pretty good. So DCIX, this one I was playing in sympathy to GLBS. GLBS, I actually was really excited about this stock, and the chat rooms for some reason that I was in weren't. So I didn't know if there was going to get extra momentum coming on this thing. I don't know why no one was talking about it. Just had a huge move yesterday. Yes, it kind of sold off, but you know, a lot of people are going to try to watch it and play it today because they're going to think that the potential's there to have that monster move again. And it gave us a monster move today. So I missed this. I was playing, Cat B, and I did well on those, but I missed this move, which I was kind of sad about. But what I do know is that DCIX has been moving in sympathy to GLBS. So as you can see, this is DCIX here, but this happened at the exact same time GLBS went up, and then GLBS kind of sold off, and so did DCIX. So I was going to play the sympathy play, and I did this yesterday and had great success with it. Um, so I tried it. GLBS was going high a day, and I went long right here. It was going high a day, and I got in at 328. As soon as that happened, GLBS turned, and this thing came in. Well, I had a little bit of a cushion on the day, so I held it. I thought it would come back. I didn't think GLBS was done. We got up there and just kind of hanging around on this level, and then GLBS took a turn. Um, this one right here, and that's kind of what sent DCIX down. People thought maybe the move would be over, and as soon as people thought the move would be over, it just dumped. So I got out up here for basically a 4-cent loss, um, and you can see, it came back up as GLBS went back up. And in the past, where is that? Where are you at? There you are. Came back up in DCIX. DCIX usually moves better than that. Like, I really thought we would get high a day. So maybe I'm not going to watch this as closely next time GLBS gets moving. Really thought we'd get high a day and maybe over yesterday's high, but it just didn't happen. So the trend's kind of breaking down that DCIX follows GLBS. So, but I will be watching for whatever shipping company out there does echo, the leading shipper of the day, whatever that is. Shippers have been kind of hot recently. But speaking of GLBS, we did play it and did well on it. So why did I play this? Let's see. GLBS. I think it was just a 5-minute. Well, it would help if I had the right screen out. All right, so GLBS was my next trade, and this one was a 5-minute candle over candle. So you had this nice pop. This is the 5-minute chart over here. Nice pop up, came back down, and then this candle opens up, and as soon as we break this moment right here, I'm going to go long, or I might go a little early in anticipation of that break. So that's what I did. I got 2,000 shares at 855. Where are you? You can see it right here. Look at this on the 1 minute. Everybody else had the same idea. 2,700 or 276,000 shares traded in that 1 minute. and then 154 right as it was breaking. So a lot of people were watching this. I got lucky because I got a quick pop. So I got in 855, sold at 882, and I really wanted to hold for the break of 9 because I thought it was coming. But again, I'm up 27 cents on that trade. It's like 500 bucks in my pocket. I'm gonna sell. I'm gonna sell. I'm gonna take it and move on. So this is when I got into DCIX again on this move. This one kind of paid off this time because I'm like, okay, GLBS is really moving this time. Come on, DCIX. So I got over here. I uh, bought 4,000 shares, and you can see other people. I thought volume was going to come in. We had one candle here with 42,000 shares in it. 4,000 of that is mine, but you know, I got in. It's just kind of choppy. So we finally got a little bit of move up. I sold half at 320 and the other half at 318, and you know, it just was chop. It just wasn't moving purely on sympathy like I really thought it would. In the past, shippers all kind of ran together. Recently, it's kind of been just which one's the hottest. So BTUUQ, this one I really feel bad about. Had some decent news come out, and BTUUQ is a stock that when it gets moving, like this sucker can run for no reason really. I mean, look at this thing. Uh, all the way to almost $20, and then again out of nowhere up to 15, again up to 14. So it's a former runner, and I really thought this would send the stock higher, but it didn't. Got in on the news at 411, and as soon as the news came out, it just where are we at on time here? 23. So the news comes out right here. Nope, right here. There's the news. Good news, and boom, drops to close to low day. Actually hits low day. Like, what the heck is this crap? So I don't know. I didn't like it, so I tried to get out as it was kind of popping up here. I lost, 16 cents on the trade, $300. I had a cushion on the day, so I didn't really mind too much. But now, guess what? The stock is up at 422, and it hit a high of 450. So this was a weird one. It's in bankruptcy talks right now, so it doesn't trade fast, and ah, I cut it loose, let it go. Speaking of large caps burning me constantly, all right, TSLA. This one, again, teaching me not to trade large caps. They don't act right. This was news play that Tesla is the lawsuit against them for their auto driving cars is being, I think there was a crash because of an auto driving car just crashed. It's being dropped. That's great news, right? Especially on a day where it was gapping up, you really thought this would have got going. Well, nope, sold off as soon as that happened. So you know what that means? If there's good news out there, sell the stock because it's gonna drop. It's just so stupid. I mean, these large caps, they have algorithms attached to them, and it's not even people trading half the time. It's just so annoying. So I took 500 shares. Thank goodness I took 500 shares, and it basically dropped and a whole dollar on me. I lost like 400 bucks in this trade. It's so stupid. And look at this. It just continues to go down for this. I don't get it. I suck it. I suck at large caps. I shouldn't have traded it. So cut my losses, moved on. Again, I was at $2,000. I'm looking for one more trade. I think it was at like 1,900 and like $72. I just wanted like 30 bucks to break 2K. It didn't happen. All right, so this one was a news play. Benzinga reported that they're getting sued for something. I don't know. I think it was a Reuters report. So I went short, and sure enough, I got 3 cents out of it, but it just wasn't moving fast enough. And I'm like, what the heck? Why isn't this moving? Like, this is a pretty big story. I can't remember what it was, but I remember being impressed enough to go short on it. And so I covered for a 3 cent win. And you know what? After I did that, then the news really kind of got out there and it decided to tank. But I don't know, $60. I was happy to get it at least. After, a couple big losers, it was nice to get a nice win. OPTT, this one was my last play of the day so far. OPTT, it's been kind of popping up to 350 recently, and I really was hoping that would happen today. Got a nice support here, you know, if you swing traders out there. Look at this level at $3. I mean, it's hitting that and bouncing back up. So, you know, if you're a swing trader and it's getting down to $3, that might be a good entry spot because it's been popping up to 350 one, two, three times recently. And over here, it broke through that. So anyway, this one was just hitting the scanner. This is my strategy scanner for small caps and those that are going high day. It hit it, so I went long at 315. I don't know why it's showing I only got 300 shares. I did get 2,000 shares, and I just sold inside, trying to get a pop. You know, it got up there, volume kind of dried up, so I sold for a 4-cent win, $80, and that just brings me to 12.43 on the day. Happy with it. You know, it's not $2,000. Sure would have been nice to, you know, my $2,000 day hadn't happened yet in 2017. I don't think, I can't remember. I have to look. But you know, definitely a solid win, no doubt. Anytime I can crack 1,000, that's a really good day for me. So I'm happy with it. If you have any questions at all, people, please let me know. You can find me in Google Hangouts. The address is hangouts.google.com. It's just a chat instant message service. I don't know if you've ever used it. You just put in my email address to find me in contacts, which is stockjockat@gmail.com. And I'm here to answer any questions you might have. Also, you can find me on StockTwits. I was putting some of these ideas out on StockTwits today just to kind of show all my followers what I'm watching. You know, maybe you can make some money off of them. Some of them are winners, some of them are losers. So you do your own due diligence as you buy or sell these stocks. So that's all I have for now. Again, hit me up on Google Hangouts or StockTwits, and I'm there to answer any questions. If you want a link to the chat room that I subscribe to, it's down in the description, as well as a subscription page to Benzinga. All right, I'll see you in the next video.